all my time traveling in Italy and working over there, I've learned some really cool stuff. And one of them is how to make spaghetti bolognese, the bolognese way. The first step is to make the sauce. And the sauce you can just use on its own, or you can use it with the mince and make the whole bolognese recipe. So let's go. Tin tomatoes, passata, chicken stock, onion, garlic, pork spare ribs. The American pork spare ribs. I'm not going to use all of these, but I'll show you what we're going to do. First, we're going to cut up the onion. Everybody has their own way, experts cutting up onions. Yeah, that's me. Just like that. All right? Like that. And then, because these are going to like basically caramelize and melt away, I'm not going to dice them. I'm just going to slice them. So 2. Where'd the other one go? There. The next bit, garlic. I'm not chopping the garlic up. I am just going to leave those whole. Okay. The ribs. For this amount of sauce I'm going to make, I'm going to use about 6 ribs. Who else's dog does that? Does everybody's dog do that? All right, I'm going to put all of this together because we are going to stick the whole lot in the pan. Firstly, the pot. The pot that the sauce is going to be made in. So this is for the tomato sauce. Okay, big. Get something big and deep so you can hold a lot of liquid. Medium to low heat, peeps. Oil. That is a veritable fucking swimming pool in there. You'd need floaties. Then, all of it straight in. Because what's going to happen, this is going to brown and caramelize. And once that goes all golden browny, and that is going to take some time, at least 30 minutes for that to reduce down to what it needs to be, okay? So 30 minutes. You've got to allow yourself enough time to do this, because can I just tell you though, it's worth every goddamn minute. Salt. You can crank it up to get the heat going, and then once it's sizzling, then you reduce it. And then we're going to come back when it's doing the dough. Alright? Okay, so when it's all golden like that, see like that? Like that? That's when we start adding all the, oh no, didn't think about that, did I? I got no fucking fingernails. In. I'm putting 3. Sorry, you were about to go in there, weren't you?
Headbutt you.
Is that what I'm going to have to follow me? 3 tins of tomatoes, because I'm making a lot of sauce here. And now I'm going to add the passata. Now the chicken stock. Why chicken stock? Don't ask me. All I know is that it tastes bloody fabulous. So I'm going to bring that heat up a bit. Stir it around, and my friends, what's the time? Oh my God, how did it get to that time?
Yeah, I know.
Ideally, you should let this simmer for 2 to 4 hours. Seriously, it just becomes this rich, magnificent sauce. I'm going to let it simmer for 2.
2 hours?
Oh, 2 hours, only 20 to 5. Yeah, 2 hours. See you in a couple of hours.
Kind of.
You know what? Look at my cherry tomatoes. I can't keep up with them. But see all the basil? Look, hello. Oh, bees. Now, people say to me, you've got to do something with these. Do you know what I do with them? I put them in salads. Let's just get some basil, because we've got to put basil in spag bol sauce. For the bolognese sauce, we've got carrot, onion, celery, pork and beef mince, and some herbs that I got from the garden. And, of course, spaghetti, because you can't make bolognese without spaghetti. When I was in a place called Poggio Alloro in Italy with the beautiful Sarah and Russ, Sarah showed us how to make a bolognese sauce. What she did is exactly what I'm about to show you. And can I tell you, it made all the difference in the world to the flavour. She started off by dicing the vegetables. This is how I dice my carrots. Like, all those fucking chefs out there are going to say, what are you doing? I don't care. I'm a mum. See that? I have to do this nice and square. Only shaving the sides off. See? That is square. And that'll be important. I'll show you why. See this? And this? And this? Watch what happens now. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, yes. Tiny little fucking squares. So now you're going to say, well, how do you make the celery square?
Yeah.
You fucking can't. But you can do this. Watch, I'll show you. See that? That's as square as you're going to get it. This is all I know how to do. Garlic, mushed up. Look at that. That'll do. Who cares? Pan on. What sort of heat?
Medium?
Oh. 2 seconds. I knew I'd forget. Oh, fuck. Made it. Alrighty. Right, in it goes. I can't be bothered lifting up the chopping board. We just want it to be when it gets, soft. Salt and pepper. Seasoning is really important in cooking. Why? I have no fucking idea. Makes it taste better. All I know is if I don't do it as much as I do it, it doesn't taste the same. So go figure that one out. The reality is when I get home from Italy...
When you can go to Italy.
Yeah, when once upon a time when we used to go to Italy, when
How long have you been going to Italy for?
I've been going to Italy and filming like real chefs for 15 years. This will be the first year in 15 years I haven't been over there to film stuff. But when I get back and after watching all these amazing, incredible chefs, when I come back, don't I have some interesting recipes and stuff?
You always bring back like 10 recipes and then you whittle it down to our favourite 2.
Yeah. All right, now. The mince. Break it up. You've heard me say this before. If you've watched any of my other recipes about cooking with mince, mince the mince.
I'm gonna throw leftovers to the dog behind you.
The dog is just always there.
She's following me.
Okay, here we are, breaking up the mince, and you've seen me do this before. Starts to brown, you turn it over. As you will note in the order of things, so while this is doing this, I've got the pasta water on. Quite a big pot because I'm cooking 2 packets because everybody scoffs spag bowl like you wouldn't believe. And you know what? We went to Bologna and actually filmed in Bologna, people cooking Spaghetti Bolognese, where the name comes from, Bologna Bolognese. And every single person I spoke to had a different recipe for it. So I'm like, well, which one of you is right? And you know what some people put in it?
What?
Milk.
What?
Yeah, milk. It kind of gave it this creamy texture. And most of them serve it like bolognese sauce. And here's the thing, really dry, really dry. So almost, it's not saucy. It's just mincy meat that's flavored. Okay, so see this now? That, my friends, is ready for the real magic. Sarah showed me this red wine, and you can't be shocked. The rest of the bottle. Okay, see how it goes all purpley? We are going to wait for that to all absorb. And basil flowers. Oh, what are you doing with all those basil flowers? I'm putting them in the pasta sauce. And that oregano, I'll put it in now and let that go into the soaking in process. Next step, you know that beautiful sauce? Look, I'm just going to do this. Look, I know I have to work around the pork ribs. Ploppity plop. Now, do you recall what I said about the bolognese sauce in Bologna?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you listening or not? You're bloody filming this. You're supposed to be listening. The bolognese sauce is not wet. It's dry. So we're going to let this simmer till it dries up. But in the meantime, look at that. Why not? Huh? I ask you. Look, I've got no wine left. I don't have a wine cellar. I have a wine cupboard and I put it up high so I can't reach it most of the time. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy wine. Who wants a treat? Look at that sauce. See that? Oh my God. 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 Water is boiling and I put salt in there. I've seen every chef on the planet do this. I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to give it a
You
shot.
got to bash it really hard.
Really hard?
Really hard.
Oh! In it goes. Second packet. Yeah! I did it. And in it goes. Work it, baby, work it. So what I've done is I've turned off the sauce for now. So there's a few little bubbles. The pasta is cooking. Now there is this myth. I don't know if it's real or not. The way to tell if pasta is cooked, actually that's, you've got to throw it against a wall. What the fuck? So the way you tell if pasta is cooked, you throw it against a wall.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Okay.
Can I do it?
All right, all right. What the fuck? Let's get the wall. Oh! Did you see that? That, my friends, is cooked. I'm going to fire up the sauce because remember, such a dick. That was Alex's idea, just saying. She wanted it to land on my glasses. So that, fuck, that's hot. I'm not draining it. See how that sauce is covering that pasta. Like there's a lot of sauce there. And I did undercook the pasta so it would cook in the sauce.
Why are you eating tiny Debbie's? Dinner is ready.
Yeah.